Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. It is inconceivable to consider anybody other than Stephen Curry going down as the greatest ever player in Golden State Warriors history when his career is all said and done, even though the late, great Wilt Chamberlain played for the franchise. While he has made himself known as the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history, league insider Mark Medina believes that the 34-year-old sharpshooter's longevity has long been overlooked, with his maniacal and disciplined regimen playing a large part in why he is able to still perform at such an elite level. 15 years of greatness. In today's NBA, Steph Curry is considered as one of the league's biggest and most popular stars, but it hasn't always been that way. The 7th overall pick of the 2009 NBA draft enjoyed a stellar rookie campaign where he averaged 17.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 1.9 steals while shooting 43.7% from three-point range, but he fell short of winning the Rookie of the Year award to the Sacramento Kings' Tyreke Evans. Just 2 seasons later, Curry was labeled as one of the league's most injury-prone players after sustaining 7 ankle sprains and surgery in a 16-month period, forcing him to miss 56 games of the 2011-12 season. Since then, though, barring the 2019-20 season in which he played only 5 games, the now 34-year-old has defied his injury-prone label and been one of the most consistent elite stars in the NBA for over a decade. In that time, he has won the league's Most Valuable Player award twice in back-to-back seasons, in 2014-15 and 2015-16, respectively, one of which was unanimously voted, and has 4 NBA rings while being the center of a talented Warriors core that also features sharpshooter Klay Thompson and defensive prowess Draymond Green, not forgetting to mention that he picked up the 2022 Finals MVP in the process. Perhaps his most notable individual accolade to date, though, was when he surpassed Ray Allen as statistically the best three-point shooter in history when he knocked down his 2,974th career three-pointer at the illustrious Madison Square Garden of all places. As of now, he is currently on 3,463 threes and counting, further putting that record out of reach for anybody who might want to challenge it in the future. Medina, Steph has added strength to absorb physicality of opponents. Medina reflects back to early on in Curry's career, where he was once viewed as one of the most injury-prone players, despite his career line not appearing to back that up. Fast forward to now, though, and the NBA insider believes that he feels the 34-year-old's longevity has been overlooked simply due to the fact that he still looks very much to be in his prime. To get to this point though, Curry has spent years working on his body conditioning, so that he can now absorb contact from opponents who try their best, and most often fail, to stop him from getting to his spot and scoring. I think, on one hand, part of it is overlooked, just because he's still in his prime. He hasn't really missed a beat, but remember the beginning of his career, the concern and knock on him was he's injury-prone, his ankles can't stay healthy. And in this last decade, he has shown that he can stay pretty healthy on a consistent basis, with the exception of that 2019-20 season when he injured his thumb and needed surgery. He has been as durable as ever, and that shows that he's put in a lot of work with strengthening his ankles, strengthening his core base, and his training every offseason is very disciplined and maniacal, where it's obviously focused a lot on shooting. You don't become the greatest shooter of all time if you're not working on that, but it's a lot of heavy conditioning drills. It's a lot of strengthening drills, and I think that while Steph is never going to be seen as this brute, muscular athlete, he has added a lot of strength that has helped him absorb those injuries as well as absorb the physicality that other players throw his way. But he's just been really good with taking care of his body, training really well, just doing all the right things across the board. When I've talked with Bruce Fraser, who works with him on a night-to-night basis during the season, and his personal trainer Brandon Payne, they're always amazed with how disciplined and maniacal he is with his regimen, but it's always through the prism of having fun and joy. He's a grinder, but he's also someone that brings a lot of positive energy with that process. One-man show so far this season. In his 15th season, and one of the older stars now in the league, Curry is still proving himself to be one of the most informed players, and is unquestionably single-handedly dragging his Warriors team through a very bad patch from to start the 2023-24 campaign. Through his 14 appearances this season, he is averaging 29.4 points, a team-high, 4.7 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, while also shooting 47.9% from the field, and draining a consistent 43.7% of his shots from three-point range. The next highest scorer on Golden State's roster is Klay Thompson, who is putting up a mere 15.0 points a game, far below his usual scoring output within a season. As a result, Curry is 9th overall in the league for usage percentage, with 31%. The struggling Warriors are currently 7-9 on the season, and 11th place in the Western Conference standings, so it is clear that other members of the roster need to step up to aid Curry, who is doing everything he can, and potentially risking his durability that he has worked so hard on in doing so, if the team are to even make the playoffs. Curry's individual accolades precede him with 9 All-Star honors to his name, as well as 9 All-NBA team selections, for first team, for second team, 1 third team, among a plethora of other awards, enough to fill his resume to the brim. His longevity and durability across his career has appeared to be largely overlooked. After overcoming so many ankle problems by working day in day out on getting his body right with his personal trainer, he has since established himself as one of the stronger point guards, although on the outside, he doesn't look it, and as a result of his hard work, he has now undisputedly become the greatest three-point shooter the world has ever seen. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.